Welcome to the Thompson Library's tutorial on NAICS Codes. NAICS stands for the North American Industry Classification System, and it's the standard used by federal statistical agencies in classifying businesses for the purposes of collecting, analyzing, and publishing statistical data related to the U.S. business economy. NAICS was adopted in 1997 to replace the Standard Industrial Classification System, or SIC. It was developed jointly by the US, Canada, and Mexico to allow for comparability in business statistics among the North American countries. At this point, NAICS has mostly replaced SIC, though you will still occasionally see both codes used. NAICS codes are a valuable research tool. Once you know the NAICS code for your industry, it's a lot easier to search in library and government databases, and using them will often return better results. Most business databases provide the option to search using industry codes, and such searches typically pull up lists of all manufacturers across a given industry. For example, searching with code 312111 will bring up all soft drink manufacturers, including Coca-Cola. Knowing the classification code of a product allows you to compare all companies producing any given item. NAICS codes and their definitions can be found on the U.S. Census Bureau website, though the codes are not assigned by the Census Bureau or any particular agency. Here on the website, we can look up industry codes by keyword. So using the same example of Coca-Cola, if we're searching for its industry code, how would we search? How would you describe its industry? Soda, pop, soft drink, beverage? If we try any of the above words like pop, we eventually see the appropriate code for our industry. Past popcorn farming, fruit pops. We find pop soda manufacturing and soda pop manufacturing. Clicking the number will take you to a definition and history of the code, plus related codes. You could also search over here with the code itself to find this definition. Another way to find NAICS codes is by browsing, using the reference files here in the bottom left to drill down. These are published every 5 years, so use the most recent one from 2017. Here we start broad, thinking manufacturing. And this will take some browsing, so maybe we think food manufacturing right away, but we keep scrolling and we find sugar, fruit and vegetables. Eventually, we come to beverage manufacturing, and within that, soft drink manufacturing, which is exactly what we want. So it might take a little bit of exploring, some process of elimination to find the appropriate code or codes for your industry. Even though the codes are standardized, different agencies or resources will assign codes differently. Additionally, many companies have multiple codes because of their various business segments. Be flexible and careful when using codes to search, and always consult multiple sources. If you have a company but don't know their industry code, try searching by company name in Mergent Online. There's a link to our video about searching in Mergent below. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, please ask a librarian.